Alright. Everything should be catching up here. Hopefully. We'll see how this all goes. Oh, alright. So we have our water set up. We need to get a bit more stuff factored here. Let's go ahead and drop off our regular water. Go ahead and get all of this stuff sorted out while we are waiting for things to catch up to us. Looks like we have exited host mode, so we are hopefully live at this point. We'll find out shortly. Alright. So we're actually going to leave 2 of those behind. Grab these. We need 6 minutes of burn time, which should be... Yeah, we'll get this stuff going. So we say 640, right? Or something like that? Hey, look at that, exactly. Awesome! Alright, so while that's going on, what we are going to do, swap you guys out. We have a chainsaw, but we don't have any fuel as of yet, so we're not going to worry too much about that. But we are going to go ahead and start getting some of our stuff up and running. Alright, so what that means is we are in day 2. This is a vanilla playthrough, and we are doing a progressive thing. So what we're doing is basically we need to have... Where did I put my entrance at to this place? There it is. We basically need to get as much done in the first 6 days as possible of each week, just like normal. The big difference is that we are set up to where after day 7, when we go to day 8 to day 13, we're losing 30 minutes a daylight. And then when we go the week after that, we will lose another 30 minutes. And then week 4, we will be down even further. So we will eventually end up on 30-minute days. And as part of that, once we are at the 30-minute day point, the Horde nights will remain at 2 hours. So yeah, basically it gets harder and harder for us to rebuild. The hordes get larger and meaner, and will last longer and longer periods of time in relation to our build up and recovery times. So yeah. Okay, so we wanted to do a little bit of looting today. We're still fairly early in the day, so I'm gonna head over to the bookstore, the Board Noble, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically... We're going to bypass as much of it as we can, get right up into their built-in library, and we will take it from there. Alright, so we got that. Oh, I was going to build a new club. Oh, let's see what we loot. We're going to do some looting here. Looting and shooting. Maybe a little bit of rat tooting. Alright, so happy Friday everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day, hope you had a terrific week. See what we can get done here today in the Crack-A-Book. I am tempted to hit the pill store as well. The pill store might be the better place to go for the immediate future. But that's okay, because we're going to do this anyway. Why? Because we're silly like that. Make sure nothing is spawning down here. Like I said, we're basically looking for as many blueprints as we can find early on. Hello. Oops, a little low on that shot. That's fine, that's fine. Oh, come on. There we go. Now the question is, that one looks rather, oh, I hate doing it this way. I'm hoping. Oh, it didn't blow up. Nice. Alright. We seem to have Zamzam. Hello, Zamzam. How you doing, buddy? Settle down, Beavis. There we go. Okay. So, that's where we came in. What we're looking for is up we go. And basically, there are multiple ways of getting up here. We took the easy way. We're just going to clear some of this stuff out. See if we can find anything worth a damn up here. Probably not, honestly. But that's okay. Head on upstairs. What we're doing is we're just going to pick up the free chairs that are here, because they will allow us to not only burn them later for increased burn times, but we can use them to nerd pole around the base if we need to. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and start searching some of this stuff up. And yes, I do know I skipped a bunch of the offices, because like I said, I am not really so much worried about the miscellaneous loot today. I am much more worried about the, well, for lack of a better term, the good loot. Not worried about that. Not really worried about any of that. Yeah, we'll take it. Alright. Now, for those who don't know, when you're coming through these POI, these raid POIs like this, you'll have torches and candles that will show you where you're supposed to be going, basically. If you're trying to get to certain places, or you just want to get through some of these, that is probably the easiest way to find your way around these bases. So, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this stuff. Now we're only going to stay in here for a little bit of time. We're not going to spend entirely too much time in here. Scrap that. Scrap that. We're going to swap those out. We're going to go ahead and drop that. I'm seeing some zombies up ahead. Yeah, like I said, we're really just picking up the useful stuff in here right now. We're not worried too much about the general looting. Vendor trash is always good. Alright. Now, there are places in this build where the floor will collapse, so we do need to be somewhat careful about it. Early on, it's not too bad. It's pretty straightforward. Whoa, hello. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward early on. It's the later portions of the build where you have to start worrying about... Oh, look at you. Where you have to start reading. You have to start worrying about the things collapsing on you, so... Definitely want to be careful in some of the later portions of this base. Not worried about any of that. We will pick up the chair. Pistol. Nice. Our first actual firearm. And it's actually a fairly decent one, too. I'm not going to complain about that. Already read that. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll grab it for now because we're gonna need that eventually. All right, so up we go. Now we start getting into the more dangerous parts of the build. Okay, so what you're hearing are the zombies elsewhere in the building, obviously. But, you know, you still need to be aware of them. Anything good? Alright. So when you're looting this area up, you want to start at the top of the stacks. Because what will happen is that you will sometimes get things like this, where you have that box under the toilet. Well, if that had been a loot box, and the thing under it was not something that would support structural mass, you can lose the loot out of the box. Because you will actually lose, like that is a good example. You'll find those every once in a while where they're actually under the other boxes. And if you open that box first, the box on top of it collapses. So definitely be aware of that kind of stuff. Alright. I have to say, this is the most of these actual, like, boxes I think I've ever seen in one location here. I'm wondering if they changed the percentages, because that is an awful lot of the actual boxes this time around. Alright. So, if you are joining us, we are, like I said earlier, we are doing a progressive playthrough. Each week in game, the first 6 days of the week, we'll lose 30 minutes. So, week 1, we start with 2-hour days. Week 2, we will have 1.5-hour days. Week 3 will be 1-hour days. And week 4 will be 30 minutes. Look at you. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do this. Just to keep us up out of here. And like I said, we're only going to be in here until about 1,500 or so in-game. For a couple of different reasons. One, I want to be able to... Look at you. Do I have anything I can actually drop? Maybe we'll scrap you. Take you. That would have been really bad if I'd kept swinging. That's all I need is for the loot to blow up in my face. Alright. So I'm figuring we should have enough time to clear at least this room out, and then when we come back next time, we'll move on to the next of the inventory rooms. Ah, crap. That was bad. Alright. Let's get some stamina back here. So we're going to go ahead and finish looting some of this stuff up. We will get our stamina back. Let's actually go ahead and drink a bit, because I think we are, yeah, we're getting low on food as well. But I didn't think to bring any food with me, so that's actually, that's pretty bad. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get this going. Oh, let's get the next one open as well. Already got that one. Actually, keep the leather. Leather is actually useful. We'll drop that and that. Actually, no, keep the goldenrod too. You, we're gonna scrap. Any other brass that we can have? No, go. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the next area here. Like I said, we are just going to go ahead and clear this one room, and then we're going to head back out. Mainly because I just wanted to get the big one looted. Now there are, what, 3 or 4 rooms like this in this build, where you'll be able to find multiple crates in them. And then this building also will have, oh, look at you. Read that, definitely. This building also has a large library up towards the roof area when you get up to some of the higher levels in the base. Already know that. Grab all of that, I guess, because we have, it becomes vendor loot. It's fine. We'll go ahead and grab a couple of these, and then while we're waiting for our stamina to regen, we'll loot up what we have found. I want to make sure nothing's sneaking up on me, because I get paranoid like that sometimes. You have been read. Alright. Just a few more of these, and then we'll head back out. Maybe go kill some zombies. Get some levels. Oh, dirty, dirty, dirty. We'll scrap you. Alright. So, for the folks who are wandering in, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a fantastic week. We've already read that one. Oh, you know what? That is obviously worth a lot more to us. If we finish up early enough, we might actually be able to make a run over to the trader and start selling some stuff off. But I think what we're going to be doing is more working on the base this time. So we'll end up getting going out and doing some resource gathering, maybe do a little bit of mining today. Because we do need to start getting ourselves set up where we're in a better position earlier. Look at you. Okay, so you, as much as I hate to do it, we will scrap. Flashlight can go away. And we had just said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and scrap those. Keep that. Scrap that. And what we'll do is we'll make our way out after we finish this off. Like I said, I don't want to be stuck out in this building overnight. I've done it before. It can sometimes be fun, but it can also be very, very boring. So we'll see how this all works out. Suddenly felt like I had a zombie near me for some reason. No room in queue. Alright, let's get the next one open. Kind of need the nitrate powder for a bunch of things, not just gunpowder. Hold on to that for right now. Go ahead and scrap you. I saw my iron go up. Alright. And then after we get this one and the next one, go ahead and crack the second one open. Once we have this open, we will be able to go grab a bit. It's actually, no, I don't. And wear that for now. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start make our way out of here. I kind of like to steal those torches, but I wasn't thinking about it on the way in, and now I don't have any room in my inventory, so we're not going to do that. But we are going to go back through here. Anything? You'll sometimes find like pistols and things in the desks, so you know, be careful if you choose to skip these things. Alright. Making sure. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. And that would be the collapsing floor that I was talking about earlier. Okay, that could have been much worse. That could have been much, much worse. But on the flip side, that got us out of the building faster. Alright. We're going to leave the corpse stuff here. I'm not going to worry too much about that right this second. So let's head back to the base. We'll go drop stuff off. I think that's a burning barrel, isn't it? Is that a burning barrel? Oh, that might be a burning barrel. Alright. That is a burning barrel. That's important, because we're going to need that later on for chemistry stations. Now, have I been in there? I don't think I've been in there yet, have I? Nope, I haven't been in there yet. Alright. Let's take out some of the folks that are wandering around out here. Hello, Miss Cheerleader. How you doing? Well, not doing too good, I guess. Oh, hello. It's always nice when they just line up for you. Come here. How bad is it when you can't hit a zombie standing there with their back to you? Well, to be fair, you know, they are jumping, right? There we go. Any good? I know, it's sacrilege. I'm passing up. Oh man. You know what? Some of this is actually more valuable to us. Oh, we'll leave that for now. We'll see if it stays. Scrap. So we might be able to come back and loot that stuff up again. Are you broken or are you working? You are destroyed. Actually, scrap you. Alright. Pick you up. Oh, hello. Oh, strip her down! Strip her down! Wait a minute, that doesn't sound good either way. Alright. Grab that. Why does that look like... Oh, we had a biker horde. Oh, we had a massive biker horde. We should not have... Oh, 1,500. Yeah, I guess we did have a horde. Okay. I'm like, where'd all the strippers come from? Yeah, it's because it's a biker horde. Not used to having a biker horde on day 2. That was not expected. Guess it's better than the dog horde. Alright. And has the added bonus that, you know, it's increasing our archery skill. She's getting a little close, buddy. Ow. Oh, hello. Jeez. Make sure we got no zombies showing up behind us here. We got a small trail of them here. Oh, come on. That went right through his head. One down. Hello, Zeke. How you doing, buddy? Anything good? I'll never say no to free beer. We're gonna wear them just because. Your vitamins, we're gonna go ahead and use those. Alright, so we're gonna get some of this stuff out of our inventory here really quick. Just a little bit of the miscellaneous stuff, and that's so I can take that thing off to bring our temperature down a wee bit. But I heard a vulture. Actually, take that for vendor loot. Take that back so we can wear it. And that's important because of the fact that we're trying to keep our temperature down, and this is a fairly warm biome, so we don't want, you know, we don't want to have too much stuff on us that's going to generate a lot of heat. Hey ladies, how you doing? Oh. And down she goes. Oh, look at you, some dukes and painkillers. Whoa, hello. Sorry about that, didn't mean to interrupt your little tryst going on there. We've got zomzoms. Oh, really? Okay, that went right through his neck. You see that? Look at that. That beard is the beard of defense, apparently. It's a beard of storing. Here, buddy. Thank you. Can I get one more? There we go. Where are those? And we actually have... We're going to drink one of these. And we're going to eat that. Get our hydration and our food up a little bit. You know what? We're not going to worry about looting that stuff up right this second. We have a couple of zombies back here, I think, that we still need to search. Actually. Okay. That gets us through the most of the beginning of it. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to head back. We're going to pick up some of the stuff that we've got sitting over here. We're going to scrap that really quick. We're going to grab those. We're going to grab that if we can. No, we grab that though. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and use that. Pick those up. Drink that. I'm going to go ahead and scrap. I don't want to scrap those because then, you know what? Let's put that back. Let's grab that. Okay. And then we'll come back for the rest of it. Gonna head back to the base really quick. Drop this stuff off. Let's see, is there any... I think we got most of the loot off the corpses. Now I do try to keep the loot off the corpses as much as possible. Mainly because of the fact that you never know when those corpses are going to disappear. And look at you. You are actually worth something. Okay. We'll come back for everything else. So let's head back to base. Drop this stuff off. It's going to take us a little longer than it took us to get out here because, well, you know, we've got the bad ankle now. One would say it might even be broken. But we are going to head upstairs. Drop our wonderful loot off. And start sorting some of this stuff out. Okay, so we have food and medical stuff goes over here. Murky water goes over here. You count. So do you. Okay. So let's go ahead and get the rest of this miscellaneous crap out of our inventory really quick. Nope, you stay with us. As will you, but the arrows can go over there. So can the coat. I think we'll drop the extra tools over here for right now. You go in there. You go there. Okay. We'll drop that in there too. I think that is all of our stuff for the second. 49 shares. That is awesome. So we've got fuel for days. Alright. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't eat food. Let's go eat something really quick so we don't die from hunger. And is all our food over here? Yeah. Let's go ahead and eat this. Eat that. And what I might end up doing is I might go ahead, since we have a ready water supply now. I'm thinking. Okay, so what can we do? What do we need for boiled meat? This is 1 in a bottle of water, right? Three minutes. Okay. We're going to grab half of that stack to bring with us. We'll drop the chairs back over here for now. Alright. Oh, I went to get some metal going. That was why I grabbed the extra chairs. Alright. Alright, so I don't need much. This is going to be that. And we want... What do I need for this? I need 16. Alright. You start forging that down. We're going to go ahead and drop this stuff back over here again. We're going to go clean up the loot that we left behind so we don't lose anything. Always important to always clean up your messes. Oh, because you just never know when something's going to be useful, you know? So yes, we're going to come through here. We're going to pick up... Okay, so we're going to pick up the stuff that we left behind. I'll probably do that in the morning. For a couple of reasons. One, it's just a fun POI to visit. And two, it's always fun to have things blow up when you're using them, so... Oh. Almost out of arrows. Whoa, that was a swing and a whiff. There we go. Wow, that was wasteful, Hal. That was very wasteful. Okay. But at least I know it was wasteful, right? Grab that. Need to grab this. Grab everything in there. Pick that up. Yeah, you know, free stuff. I'm not going to say no to it. Looks like I saw a zombie back there. Damn it, they respawned in here already. Zombie down. Since we didn't loot all of this the first time around. Hey, I got a better skirt. Yay. There you go. See, you make jokes and you laugh. Tool and die set. One of the most annoying things to try and find in this game. And we have it on day 2, so I'm not going to complain too much. Whoa, hello. I've got 2 arrows left. Oh, that's bad, that's bad. Last arrow, and his head explodes. Alright, shoots in here. Not a whole lot of anything. That's okay. We don't mind. We don't mind. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear some of this out really quickly. Okay, we've got zombies everywhere. And I'm out of ammo. Oh, that's not a good situation to be in. Oh, mini bike parts. And we got the hungry mamas after us, so we're going to do a tactical withdrawal, also known as run away. Exactly, Wartall, exactly. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday, sir. And thank you for the resub, buddy. I appreciate that, man. 8 months, really? Has it been that many? Wow. Greatly appreciate it. How you doing tonight? Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. All right. So we have just been out and about doing a little bit of looting. We actually looted the, the third floor? We made it up to the third floor of the store of the Crack-A-Book building. So we hit the first major warehouse over there. Got bupkis out of that. Absolutely nothing useful in there. All right, but that's okay. All right, so we're gonna go. You can drop off there. You can drop off there. We're gonna scrap you. Actually, drop you, you, and you in here as well. Scrap you. Alright, we'll scrap that as well. And thank you. Scrap that. Now, do we have anything left over here? No. Okay. Drop that off. We'll drop that off. And you are technically a food item. So we're just missing the crucible to be able to make steel. Oh, everything's good out here. Okay. And we actually have fruit for now. Drop this off. Let's grab these. Grab those. I actually should have more feathers in here, I thought. Did I use all my feathers? I must have used them all. Well, that's just silly. Alright. So what we're going to do is let's go ahead and set this up to make some arrows. We're just going to... 4 minutes of arrow crafting. Okay. Drop you... Not seeing any clay, so let's go hit the clay mine really quick. I picked all you up, right? Yeah. Okay. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over here. We're gonna start clearing out some of these trees, get some lumber going. See if we can take this stuff out really quick. Okay, was that just me, or I could swear I heard me a zombie. I'll take it. Nothing up there, right? Yeah, okay. Now, I tend to start with the garages before I go into the houses, mainly because of the fact that the garages tend to be a little bit faster to clear. And sometimes you get lucky, and these things aren't actually locked. Not often, but it does happen. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and clear this. You are already looted. Let's go ahead and pick this stuff up. Yeah, the fact that the first horde we got was the biker horde was kind of funny. Oh, look, a new club. You have more durability than the club that I've got equipped. So guess what? You're up on the bar. Alright, so we're going to try and get some lumber going here. Hopefully not get ourselves killed while in the process. Guessing the zombies in that house. Get a couple more swings on this. We need to get our toolsmithing skill up quickly. Speaking of, while we're waiting for that to come back up, we hit level 10, so we can actually increase both of those. Yeah, we'll buy that for right now. Make sure we're not being followed. Alright, so where is our mining tools? You know what? Mining tools 10. Oh, sure. Just because we can. It's necessary to get resources a little bit faster. I hate doing it that way. I really hate spending points on things that are, you know, you're going to use a lot of and gain naturally. But we're trying to get as much resource done as quickly as possible, as early as possible into the first week. So, damn. All right. So let us go ahead. We're here. We may as well just go ahead and grab us a little bit of useful stuff as well. Always a good idea to basically keep the tools you need on hand at all times. Man, we need to get... Oh, we really need the stamina skills here. Athletics. Be faster. That'll help offset our stamina burn. As you can see, we're now dropping only like about 4 stamina. 4 or 5 stamina in place of the like 10 that we were dropping a moment ago. And we're gaining it back much faster as well, so. Alright. Yeah, when you max out the Sexual Tyrannosaurus perk, you end up getting like 100% of your like your regen. It's crazy. Now is that our... that is the one we already know about. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and finish this one up. Regen a little bit of stamina here while we're waiting. And remember, the lower your stamina gets and the lower the quality of the tool gets, the less you harvest on each swing, and the more stamina it takes. So you want to make sure you keep your stamina up as much as possible while you're doing this kind of stuff. But like I said, we are a little desperate right now, so we're not worrying quite so much about it. Early game, it doesn't really matter because everything you do takes so much energy that you're pretty screwed anyway. And now that we have the rock out of the way, we can grab some more clay that we're going to need. We have already burned through all the clay that we have in our forge, so we want to make sure we have a little bit more of this. So grab a couple more. It's nice that we're grabbing like, you know, 5 or 6 each time. As you do this, your skill goes up, so you end up grabbing more material too. So it's beneficial to basically keep your skills moving as fast as possible. Do a quick check, make sure nothing's sneaking up on us. 232 clay. Grab one more stack. And good, okay. That should take care of us, at least in the very, very short term. Okay, so grab our stick of judgment here. You have already been looted. Let me introduce you to the truth and the judgment of truth. There you go. She got a moldy sandwich. We don't want the moldy sandwich because I'll eat them. For those who don't know, I am notorious for collecting those things and using them before I use all my other food types. Everyone else is like, we use those as a last resort. No, you use those as a first resort. Because that way, if you get the food poisoning and you take any type of wellness hits, you can use the real food to heal yourself. And if you don't take any wellness hits, and you don't get any of the illnesses from eating the bad food, you get your hunger sated without using the good food. See, there is a method to my madness. Alright, so anything else that is technically food? You are technically food. You know what? Let's move you out, put you there, put you there. We're gonna drop lumber over here, drop that stuff off. Alright. You are scrap. You are scrap. Drop you off. Okay. I think that is most of our stuff sorted, right? Yes. Oh, we were gonna make something. Oh, you know what? Let's just go ahead and drop that entire thing in there. Let me grab some chairs. We're gonna grab like 3 chairs, I think. 10 minutes. Turn those on. What iron can we make? We make 19 iron. We make 20 iron. Okay, that's good. Next, I'm going to be making some weapons. I'm going to make a barbed club. I am going to upgrade our bow, and we will start working on upgrading our regular tools as well. Since you are actually broke, let's go ahead and scrap you. Now we have, let's just go ahead and sort this, make it a little bit easier to find things. Tools are over here, aren't they? Yep. You don't belong in there, you belong over here. There we go. Nope. We'll actually keep both of our wrenches on us. And since you are going to be used for chemistry station, we'll move you over here. You are something to sell, so you get over here. We have the metal. Okay, I think that is everything we need running here. Do we have 9 or 8? We have 8. I need one more. Awesome. So let's grab this. We're gonna grab a fire axe. What else do we need? We need a new bow. So for that, we're going to need this. Right, you know what? So let's cancel that. Let's craft this. Then we'll make the fire axe. unload it, scrap it, put this one back, reload that one. Alright, so we've got that. That's going to be 150. Alright, so I'm thinking, let's burn through these things really quick. We've got a little bit of time before zombies start running. So since we have the time, I'm saying let's go ahead and get some of this, just like the loose crap out of here, and we'll see if we can find any resource rocks over here, hopefully. Yes, I could check the map. They do show up on the map. But I am being lazy. Thought I saw a bird's nest right there. Okay. So let's get... it would actually be nice if we had some animals showing up. See, it's one of the reasons I don't hunt the animals on day 1 is because when you start needing them around day 2, day 3, you can never find them after that. And apparently this was a rock we were working on before. Alright. Okay. Alright, and for the folks who are watching this as a VOD later on, basically the beer helps you regen stamina. At least it used to. I don't know if they still do or not. I'll have to look at the XML. But yeah, we're basically just trying to get as much iron and clay together as we can right now. So first things first, let's go ahead and grab this stuff. I don't know why I keep hearing zombies. Maybe I have zombies on the brain. I got brain zombies. Alright. Not seeing anybody right this second. Alright. Just grab a bit more of this. And again, it's just, you know, basically trying to keep your skills going. Having the athletics build is always a nice thing. Having, you know, especially when you're getting stuff that you need, like the clay. Because you use so much of this stuff in everything that you do, that if you can get both the clay and get skill ups at the same time, why don't you? So, that's what we're doing. Okay, so see how much clay we have after this one. 551. So we'll go ahead and grab one more of these tiles just to even everything out here a little bit. Okay, 2 more tiles. Always makes me feel bad about giving up the clay because it's so fast to harvest. Alright. And we are starting to run out of time for this day. Slowly but surely working our way through it all. A couple more swings here. Alright. Oh. So at the close of day 2, let's see what we got going on here. So we're level 12, about 20%, maybe 25% of the way through level 12 already at the end of day 2. Not too bad. If I was really trying to level, I would be basically looking for as many zombies as possible to kill. Now the problem with raising your level very quickly, short term actually is very beneficial. Long term, it means you will be getting higher tier zombies earlier than you might normally expect them. So there's a stat called stage, and based off of your number of zombie kills, your current character level, and a bunch of other things like days of progression and stuff, it impacts what zombies start showing up when they start spawning around you. Now, the higher the number on that value, the more of a bonus they get to the level of the zombie that you're having spawned up to a maximum level. So also factors into kind of your heat system, as far as like if you're making a lot of noise in a specific area, the hordes that you'll spawn by doing that tend to be a little bit meaner. So if you're looking to get really mean zombies, kill a lot of zombies. Alright, so we're gonna head back. You know, a little bit of time before everybody starts running. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is, I think this might be the end of the stream for today, because I'm basically just going to be sitting here camping out in my little house up there, getting stuff done, organizing my inventory, that kind of stuff. And that's really tedious to watch. So I'm going to go ahead and thank everybody for stopping in today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit those like buttons. If you're watching this as a VOD later, if you're not already doing so, you can follow us here on Twitch. You can also find us over on YouTube. If you head over here, if you want to follow us over on Twitter, it's always a good place to have a conversation. And if you really want to have a conversation, or you want to just join the community in general, you can find us over on Discord as well. So once again, I do want to thank you all for stopping in. I do appreciate you hanging out with me. I know you have choices, and it's always nice when you when you exercise that choice to spend it with me. On that note, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Have a terrific weekend. And we will see you back here next time for, who knows. It might be 7 Days to Die, but it'll probably be Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Oh, time to harvest everything. Oh, so much left to do.